Hi everybody, this is going to be a video for Tauruses for the next week. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh dear. First card, Three of Swords, upside down. Getting over heartbreak. Getting over wounding. Healing from wounding. And the oracle card attached to it is the bread upside down. Oops. Stuck. Alright, so we have the Three of Swords, upside down, the bread upside down. This is healing from a situation where you have not been getting enough. This could be a situation where somebody wasn't giving you what you needed. And that in some way was part of this wounding. Let's keep going. Alright, to one side of the situation, I always do two sides of the situation. We have the High Priestess and the mouth upside down. This is not talking about it. You're keeping it to yourself, you're not talking about it. Whatever this issue is, whatever this heartbreak is, whatever this feeling is, it could be a feeling of just not having enough. Not having enough. Not having what you need. Not having gotten what you need. We're going to look into that in a second. But you're definitely not talking about it. This is keeping it to yourself. All right? But it's working. This is sort of a negative space, so that might be working against your healing process. Okay? On the opposite end of that, we have the Eight of Cups upside down with Gemini upside down. So the Eight of Cups upside down, that's indecision, choices, confusion, not knowing which way to take. And with Gemini upside down, that is false data. So it looks like you might be working with, let me flip these over. You might be working with some bad data. You might be confused because there is misinformation. We're going to keep going and see if we can see how this all fits together. Alright. So in the background, running in the background, we have the Knight of Pentacles upside down in Scorpio. Alright, so this is a bit of stubbornness. Someone here, and because we're talking about Tauruses, it's probably you, no offense. Someone's being a little stubborn, and that stubbornness is in some way, might be spitefully stubborn. We're stubborn out of spite. Stubborn out of spite. So you're keeping quiet, kind of being stubborn out of spite, not talking about whatever is bothering you. You don't want to talk about it. You kind of like, almost like the cold shoulder. Let's see. You'd rather keep people in the dark, whatever the situation is. That could be you'd rather keep people guessing. So you'd rather keep people guessing than actually talk about whatever this is that's bothering you. That's this feeling that's bothering you. That's very Taurian. And then the final two cards here for your situation, I have the Ace of Cups and Saturn. So this is restricting yourself from giving and receiving love, restricting yourself from relationship, from something new, from an open heart. This is pushing people away. This whole situation is kind of telling me that, Taurus, you are pushing people away. You're keeping your mouth closed about what's bothering you, and that's kind of also keeping people away. You're closed off, and people are thereby closed off from you. All right. That's your situation. So let's see if we can move into the future and see how this is going to transpire. So you know your own situation. Let's see what's going to happen going forward. What's going to happen going forward? What's going to happen going forward for Tauruses? You're very closed off. You're very closed off. Let's see. What's going to happen going forward? Give me whatever wants to come out, I guess. Whatever wants to come out. Oh, there we go. See, going forward, we have the Hanged Man. So this isn't going to change. This feeling of this heartbreak isn't going to change, and it might be related to the fact that you're not talking about it. The Hangman is kind of like alone, right? So being that you're not talking about it, you're keeping silent, you're keeping to yourself, and it's putting you in this position. But you know, the Hangman isn't always bad, so let's see what else comes out. Let's go forward. Okay. Let's get some more cards. What's going to happen? Give me... What's going to happen to Tauruses moving forward? What's going to be Tauruses moving forward the next week? Okay. Okay. What's going to happen? Wait 1 second. This card wants to come out. Alright, so... because you're not talking about whatever the situation is, because you're kind of giving people the cold shoulder, people want to know. People are going to come up to you and they're going to say what's wrong. So I have the Five of Wands. So that's a show of, in this case, I wouldn't say conflict, but it's you don't want to talk about it. So it's conflict for you, and the mask upside down. So we're talking about they want to dig deep. They want to get what's under the mask. So it's prying. Okay, this is prying. And with the moon upside down, it's prying into your personal affairs. It's prying into your feelings, okay? What's wrong? People want to know what's wrong. You're not talking. And that's still keeping you in this hangman state. Not talking about it. Any advice? Let's get a little advice. I mean, this doesn't seem to be very helpful. Any advice for this week for Tauruses? Any advice? Okay, so... Scorpio, be prepared to have somebody fuck with you, to be, just feel attacked, actually. I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked, yeah. People are prying so much that to you, it's like an attack. You don't want to talk about it. In this case, so this is the tower in the Oracle deck, upside down. It is the traditional tower, so it really is... You really don't want to talk about it. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to talk about your desires. This goes deep. So this goes into your passions. This might be a sexuality thing. This goes into what you really want. It goes just deep. You just don't want to go that deep. You don't want to talk to people about your feelings that deep. And so, you're going to feel attacked. You're going to feel attacked by the prying, I guess. Okay. Let's get one more card. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it's, you know, because you're keeping quiet, you're keeping silent, there might be rumors, and this again is part of this attack where people are like, what's wrong? I hear this. Okay. It's like the longer you don't address it, the more people try to reach out to you, the more you don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it's just like, just take the hand. Just take the hand. Just talk about it. Just accept the fact that people want to support you. Just accept the fact that people want to reach out to you. This is like, don't be so closed off, perhaps. Let's see, any other advice? Yeah. This is confide in someone. So the longer you don't confide in someone, the more people are prying, the more you're not taking care of this wounding. So the cards are really saying, confide in someone. Even if you don't want to talk about whatever your issue is, whatever heartbreak, whatever Three of Swords upside down issue, whatever wounding you haven't gotten over, confide in someone. Okay? Alright, so that's it. I hope you like that reading, Taurus. I hope it gets you through the week. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks.